The 67th annual ASU Band Day show, and we have the guest of honor here. This is the first time. Is this the first time you ever made it up here?
First time I've ever made it up here.
Yeah, because you've been down on the field. And by the way, we got to get you done so you can get back down on the field. This is 67th annual Band Day, and since 2006, you've been the boss here.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes.
Well, James G. Hudson, the director of athletic band music here, has done it, ladies and gentlemen. We've told you about this. 6:30 tonight Pacific time. He's going to be presenting his vision of pictures at an exhibition colliding with the music of Rush, his favorite rock band. Everybody asks if you were going to retire because they know how much you love those two pieces.
Right.
But he says, why not get it in your prime, right? Why not write it when you can write?
Sure.
You know.
Right.
So why now, and why those two elements?
It just spoke to me. I mean, I've been looking at this show for 3 years and messing with it off and on, and then all of a sudden it's just like, okay, man, this is going to work, and everything just kind of fell into place, you know. So it was the right time, and right time for me creatively. I mean, we've had a lot of great projects together over the years. You know,
yeah, we can always get there. That's our motto.
We can always get there.
And nobody teaches harder than you. I've never seen anybody teach 400 on one. I mean, you know, everybody, you know, in the classroom, there a lot of people start to actually freak out at about 30 to 1. Well, this man right here teaches 400 to 1, and that's nothing to him. Yesterday it was raining. We have secret clips that we're going to start showing after lunch break here to build up to the 6:30 broadcast Pacific time. And you've been getting increasingly more creative. Here on banddirector.com at the Northwest State competition called Music on the Cane, we're going to be doing a show that you wrote for Boston Brass last year. So we're doing a Blood, Sweat, and Tears show
that's right.
arranged by James G. Hudson over there in Louisiana.
Yeah.
So you're everywhere. And one of the great things that we see on the video all the time is you greet the bands, you calm them down, you bring them out, and you do the official start of the clock of the show.
Right.
So, and by the way, you can still eat. You know? I'm going to wait till you get a mouthful of food for the big questions.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm at the gate for two reasons. Number one, to see the directors, you know, and see the students, and I get out a lot in the Valley to work with bands. And number two, I'm in total control of the show if I'm running the gate and calling up here to start the clock. You know? So
and there's a certain personality to be 400 on one teacher. You know, you got to know who's in control all the time.
Yeah.
It's like owning a big dog. You know, you got to be in control.
Right.
But James G. Hudson, just tell us the other day, how many schools did you go to? How many miles did you cover?
I was at 3 different schools on Thursday, and I started in the northwest side of the valley, which is I was about 60 miles from my house, and then I ended up on the southeast side of the valley at about 90 miles from where I started that morning, and then ended up about 40 miles from there. So we put some we put some distance on the wheels on Thursday for sure.
Well, you're a huge presence locally with us, and around the country everybody watches to see what you're up to with the Sun Devil Marching Band, and this is the biggest buy-in in my career helping you. I've never seen the band buy into a show more than this. Yeah. Just on the prima facie, just finding out what the subject was, everybody got excited about this show. But when it showed up, everybody has something very important to do, like up front and in-your-face piccolos, for instance. Up front and in-your-face baritone saxophone and a saxophone quartet that's got a solo moment here in the show.
Yeah, an Oldcastle, Well, that's the way it had to be scored. That's the Hinesley recording, and the Hinesley, you know, transcription of that is what I grew up hearing, you know, and I couldn't see it being on any other instrument than that. And one of our drum majors happens to be just a very good alto sax player and music ed major, so what a great experience for him to play with our band and play it in a different setting, you know. But yeah, we put it on sax quartet because we all know it'd be way more musical than, say, a tuba ensemble or something.
Oh no, not a tuba ensemble. I mean, but if you want to do a show called like The End of the World, I mean, you know, who are you going to call? You know, we'll take care of that.
Yeah, right.
But you need to get down and greet that band. You need to keep the great traditions going. And thank you for coming up here. First time ever. Let's make it an annual visit from now on.
Yes, sir. Check us out. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, James G. Hudson.